Alright, I figured I'd give you a little during. The ice maker line is hooked up, teed up. Yeah, there's a lot of slack in here. I didn't cut a lot of slack off just because I didn't want to. I could always go back. I didn't want to cut things off and then find out I was going to be short later. So I'm going to deal. I'll make it all nice, you know. So I shut the valve off, the water valve to the ice maker line, and that gray line is the old line. It's cut off back, yeah, right back there. You can see it. All right, I got a cap for that. I'll cap that. Maybe I should cap that now before because I want to put the machine here. It's gonna go on this side. All right. And I want to get that over there, but it's gonna be in my way. so maybe I'll cap that now and get it done with. All right, hold on. Let's cap it. Okay, I want to show you real quick. Here's my cap. All right, 1/4 inch compression. But the issue is there's no way. Well, I could do it, but I think what I'm going to do, instead of putting Teflon tape on there, I'm just going to dab some pipe dope in there. Kind of dab it up, because I'll probably never use that little piece again. So that's my plan. Instead of trying to Teflon, get some Teflon tape wrapped around there, which I could probably do, but it might be more trouble than it's worth. And I say that now. But anyway, I'm going to put some pipe dope in there. Just kind of gob it in. It's not going to be pretty. And hopefully that'll suffice. Because that valve is closed. So I don't need to, I mean, the dope can set up as long as it wants. So that's my plan anyway. So hold on. Okay, she's all capped. See her? Yeah, see? So I put a good blob of dope in there. She's all doped up. All doped up. Here's the line. Just a basic flare, or no, compression. Sorry, compression. So, all right. Next thing I need to do is, yeah, everything's all. The valve is off. I'm gonna have to remember to turn that valve on, the supply line valve to the machine. So that's capped. My drain. Okay. So I'm gonna get the machine in here because I think I'm ready for that. Get this out. Move my tools over. You don't need to see me do all this. All right. So wait a minute. Where's my light? Put the light back in. We need light. We need light, right? Hold on. All right. The one thing I need to do before I put the machine in, I think, it might not matter, but I want to get this gauge hooked up. Get the gauge in line. And like I said, this thing's got some weight to it. I didn't realize it was going to be this heavy. So I think what I'm going to do is get the machine in here and do what I can first. And I want to see how this hose runs and get everything, get the hoses situated. See if I like the flow of the hoses. And I mean, if I needed to, I could cut off some waste, right? I mean, I definitely could do that. I just didn't want to do it yet, obviously. So, all right, let's do that. Let's get the machine in and go from there. All right, hold on. Okay, she's in. I got the power brick plugged into the back, but not into power yet. That's the last thing I'm going to do before I crank this thing on, or if I, follow the instruction. So, turn this fan. Turn it off so it's a little quieter. Okay. All the control, all the, yeah, I might have to pull this forward to do it. Let me do that, hold on. Okay, so we're right here, step 4, connect tubing. Instructions for use of, okay. So first thing we'll do is the water inlet, or the inlet water. It's the wide tube to connect the inlet, okay. And let me get my light up here so we can see what the heck. I know, I'm all cattywampus, but I can't help it. Hold on, okay, so we'll do the inlet water. I think it would be water inlet, but what do I know? And that's A. So I got to make sure that's this one. Focus. This one. Inlet water. So let's pull this plug. I'll show you how they work. Probably a little bit of resistance. little bit more than a little resistance there. Oh, that's one doozy of a plug right there. Look at that thing. All right. So, and these do have locks. They have little horseshoe locks that we'll have to put on there. So, but look at this thing. Wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if I can save this. I wonder if I can repurpose this thing somehow. What would I use this for? I have no idea. All right, so this is the white line. This is the white tube, and I want to get this right because throughout this whole process, I was calling different things. So I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. So let me get the white line up here and see what she's going to look like. Okay, I want to show you the slack. It's not so bad. I like the way it's running towards the back. So I'm going to leave this alone. I'm not going to cut off anything. That factory edge, remember I said when I cut the factory edges off, they looked okay. So I'm going to leave this one, focus camera. I'm going to leave this one alone. Make sure. Because I don't want to mess things up now. All right, tell you what. Let me continue with what I'm doing. So I will take a little bit off, but I gotta find my cutters. Oh, they're up there. Hold on. All right, I got the new end cut. So we're just going to focus the camera. Yeah, connect the white tube to the inlet water port of the feed water valve. Okay, it's the white line from the feed water valve. I cut a nice new edge off, so we're going to push this thing down until she won't go no more. All right, I need two hands to do that. Hold on. All right, so the directions don't seem to say this. Well, maybe it does in the refer to white tube connect, but there is a little horseshoe. Wait a minute, is there? Maybe there isn't. I could be wrong. All right, I thought that there was. I thought that maybe you don't have to use these. All right, I'm going to refer to that page to see what it looks like. Hold on. Yep, here it is right here. Page 18. The card pen. Yeah, we talked about this. Come on, focus camera. Yep. So they all need card pins. All three of them. There's there are two sizes, the 3/8, 3/8, and the 1/4. All right, so they all need the horseshoe pins, the card pins. All right, hold on. Okay, it's in there. Come on, camera. Camera's not cooperating. Let me back it up a sec. Maybe that's why. Okay, maybe is that better? Let's see. All right, so the inlet water is complete. I got to turn that valve on. Can't forget to do that. Next step is wastewater, the 1/4 inch red tube to connect the now look at this. Waster. Oh, waster? What does that word say? Look at that. That's not just me. That's there. Connect the waster water port and the drain from the drain saddle. All right. These instructions. All right. Let me see what this tube's going to look like. Hold on. All right. I don't know if you can see, but I had to reroute it. See it back there? I had to reroute it from here and wrap it around behind my down tube. So I'm going to pull the little plug out, and we're going to connect that. And I will cut off a piece there, so I don't need to show you that. So hold on a sec. Okay, drains in all the way down. I rerouted it. I'm happy with how that looks. I cut a little bit off. Lock the little horseshoe lock washers in there. Now the last one is the outlet water, blue tube. Connect to the outlet that goes to the gooseneck faucet, and I'm going to get that done. So hold on, I'll come back when it's all in. Okay, but this one's a little different, don't forget, because I'm putting in my pressure gauge, water pressure gauge. So I want to get the flow of it to see where I'm going to do it, because I'm going to do that off camera because I just want to get this thing kind of wrapped up. So I'll do it off camera and I'll show you. I'll come back when it's almost done. Okay, so I want to recheck my work real quick. Okay, got all these down, and down, locked, and locked. And hold on. Also, before I forget, I've got to take this shipping material out. Okay, I'm going to do that. I might leave these two down below if it'll let me, but I definitely want to take this, and there's some tape on here too. Hold on. Yeah, I just wanted to show you what the tape looks like, just in case. So these are locked, but I'm just going to pop this tape off. And I don't know. I'm going to see if I can, I don't know if it would hurt anything if I leave those little pushy things down there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some cable management, but we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, so I have the shipping material out, and I put the side panel back on. Got all this in. I'm going to slide this back. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of tubes, a lot of tubage. But we're gonna take care of that. Kind of like the where this is. It's fine. And yeah, like I said, I've got to turn that valve on. I haven't done that yet, and I got to plug in the machine. But I want to read up on what it wants me to do before I power everything up. I think my batteries are getting low in my little lantern. So flushing, yeah. So flushing system. But wait, let's see. Let me make sure. Yep, gooseneck. Everything's locked. I got to plug it in, turn that valve on, and I'll be ready to turn on the feed water valve. Yes, and gooseneck faucet. Okay. Yep. All right. So let me turn that valve on and plug it in, and see what happens. Hopefully, we'll have a big puff of smoke. So hold on. All right. You're not going to believe this, but okay, the valve, I turned the valve on, but one of the hardest things for me to do is plug this machine in. It's not a 3-prong, but it's just at an awkward spot. So let me get to it. Hold on. All right, plugged in. Yeah, definitely going to need some hose management, especially this filter line. All right, I didn't hear anything. Oh, well, maybe it's waiting on me to turn the gooseneck on. All right, sit tight a sec. Okay, I did it slightly out of order. Maybe it didn't like that. I was supposed to turn on the feed water. Okay, yeah, feed water valve, then plug it in. Well, wait a minute. Oh, no, I turned that on. I did that right. All right, feed water valve's on. Gooseneck is on. Let's double check. Valve is on. Wait a minute, did I turn? No, I didn't turn the main valve off because that was for the faucet. I just turned the ice maker line off. I'm not reading any water pressure. Wait a minute. That's on. I've got no water pressure. Alright, hold on. Maybe, do I have to... Alright, let me figure this out. It's getting a little complicated all of a sudden. Hold on. Okay, I've got a funny feeling. I might be wrong. But see, that this is switched, so that both sides of that outlet might be switched. So I'm guessing when I turn that switch on, it's going to energize. What do you want to bet? And that's going to stink if that's the case, because that means that both of those outlets are switched, and I don't want it switched. Yeah, I have that feeling. There's no power going to that outlet because it's switched, and that switch is off. So what do you want to bet? Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to unplug the InSinkErator and go from there. Hold on. Okay, it's unplugged. What do you want to bet? Its outlets are switched. Yep. It's a switched outlet. Yep, we got lights. It's making noise. To change that, oh, that's going to be a pain in the neck. Oh, look. There's the water. Here's my, now that's 20 minutes. I got to run this thing for 20 minutes, so it's 5:16 right now. And I won't bore you with 20 minutes of water flow. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna, got no pressure going to the meter. I don't know why. I mean, I got no pressure. Yeah, water's flowing. Maybe it takes a while for it to, you know, kind of get the system. Is it moving up a little bit? Wait a minute. I know this video is all over the place. Sorry about that. No, it's not moving. All right, I'm just guessing at stuff, but I'm thinking maybe it's, you know, it's got to run through its paces and get the air out of the system and all that good stuff. Everything is hooked up, right? It's flowing. All right, got this good. Yeah. That's a switchable outlet. I didn't realize that. I should have, but I'm like, well, you know, because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll make the bottom one switchable and they'll leave the top full-time hot. So I'm gonna have to replace that outlet with oh wait a minute, no, yeah, they pulled, let's see, did they pull the because there's a hot leg going to it, the line is hot, so they may have pulled that little clip in the yeah, so that's just another thing to deal with. Yeah, all right, still doing its little thing. Yeah, I'm not taking this plastic off yet because it's not up and running yet. Now I have a little bit of pooling water, but this is some old stuff, so yeah, I'm trying to think what else I can do with that thing. Not a whole lot. Yep, not a whole lot. Of course, it's right back in the you know, in the back wall. I don't see any drips. Everything looks good. No pressure yet. I'm going to dump out the old ice cubes in my ice cube tray in the freezer. I'm going to start making new cubes. All right. Tell you what, let me end this, and I'll give you maybe I'll give you an update when everything is nice and, you know, set. And I got water pressure and this and that. So one thing I would like to say, and maybe I'll do it on the updated one too, is it was, you know, it wasn't an easy install, but it wasn't super complicated. And now what does that mean? I don't know. It's going to be depending upon your skill set, you know. I mean, it's definitely a project. For me it was, and that's why I wanted to record it, so, you know, this might help out. Now I don't know if you want to do it the way I did. I tried to do everything per instruction, and yeah, I gotta definitely see how that's putting. Yeah, I gotta deal with that. So anyway, not so easy of an install. You know, there's videos on the web and they make it look not as complicated, but I tell you, it's you know, I mean, I had issues, right? I had the drain line flooding down here, and now I got the switchable hot to deal with, and I got no water pressure on my gauge. Not sure why yet. So, and that kind of concerns me. It's in, I mean, it's in, so it's going this way. And as soon as it fills up the gauge, then that's it. And then but I just think there might not be enough pressure yet, because, well, it's flowing. You can hear it, you can see it. All right, let me end this, because it's coming on 19 minutes, and I know it was super long. But thanks for staying with me. Hopefully you learned a couple things. And yeah, we'll make a final one when everything's all said and done. All right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There's gonna be more to come.